Alright, okay. Next deathmatch. I thought we'd go for the big versus the small. So what we've got is the largest of the XXL models. Enemies, which is this fella, the new one, Odo Kuro. There we go, from Spring Fortress Wave 3. Here's the largest, a sort of 3x4 model, so we'll put him down there, that 3x4 area there. And as you can see, you've got the canyons out, so actually the smallest of the XXLs, still pretty big, but yeah, smallest of the XXLs, it's this fella, the Sand Kraken, like that, from the canyons. So I'll put the Sand Kraken down there, at the opposite end. Right, so there we go, the Sand Kraken sheet, and the Odo Kuro sheet. Now if you remember, Odo Kuro is the one who basically summons like loads of undead repeatedly. Not too many hits, he's only got 45 hits, defensive 4. Mind you, Sand Kraken's only got 55 hits and defensive 4, so they're fairly even on that. But Odo Kuro is going to be spewing out lots and lots of undead enemies to fight off against the Kraken. The Kraken does have endurance 3, so it's pretty tough in comparison. Can't take too much damage each go, and does have an area attack, so it might be able to chew through some of those enemies all at once. It also does have the potential from its various different tentacle attacks that it does. It has sort of 6 tentacle attacks that they can do quite a bit of damage. So maybe the Odo Kuro's low health will be its undoing there. Combined with the fact that its defense goes to zip once the Kraken's engaged up close. All that being said though, I'm actually going to go with the Odo Kuro on this one. I think there's going to be loads of mobs swarming the Sand Kraken, they're going to get at its eyes and it's going to die. That is my prediction. Didn't do too well on the last prediction though, so who knows. I just need to have a look. Here we go, here's all the Kraken tentacles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, there's one more, we've got one more, 12, there we go. Yeah, because there's four different abilities and you get 3 for each ability. So there you go, 12 tokens, there we go. Right, it's a Kraken's attack when it does attack. Okay. Right, either of these two got any start of fight, start of turn? Don't think so. I think the Kraken's pretty simple. So, start of each turn, Legions of Dead from Odo Kuro. So, discard the top of a low threat deck. The Canyons, of course, uses the sort of vanilla mines low threat deck there, the green one. Spilled a few. So, who has Odo Kuro sifted out of the dirt? This time, give it a shuffle. Go with, Peril Dice Scaffold Gang. 4 Scaffold Gang have been. Oh, we don't do it yet, so we don't know how many. But if we do roll it, it'll be 4. There we go, 4 Scaffold Gang if they do turn up. So we've done that. Right, we then go to initiative. Peril Dice Initiative for the Sand Kraken. Roll each turn is a 4, so slightly ahead of Odo Kuro. So the Sand Kraken's just going to shuffle up. It's kind of hard to get the model in, but let's get it there, roughly. Kind of all overlapping with each other. Well, there it goes. It's in there, so we can see which sort of 6 squares it's occupying. Combat of 6. How many of these are going to hit? Okay, so it's hitting on 3 or more, so that is 4 that hits. So 4 of these tokens. So the first one is a bite, which does Peril Dice plus 2. Odo Kuro is down to, I believe, defensive 2 at this juncture. No, defense of 1, because you're right up close. Defense of 1. So D6 plus 2, sorry, peril dice plus 2 is 5. Unless 1 is 4, which is as much as the endurance will let it take. So take 4 damage from the bite. Next one is entangled. Odo Kuro is entangled. No damage. Stays on hero until they move away. Well, Odo Kuro can't move. While they are entangled, they are -1 to defense rolls, and further entangled do that. Okay, so Odo Kuro is now really in trouble. They got 0 defense. Next one, smash. Ignores defense. Okay, D6 plus 2 damage. 8, which can only be 4 because of endurance. And then the last one, because we had 4 hit, didn't we? The last one is another entangle. 2 peril dice. Yeah, 2 peril dice. 7, so another 4. So there we go. So that's the Sand Kraken. It's chewed up Odo Kuro a bit. Odo Kuro then has its go. Right, so we'll attack the Sand Kraken. It has 6 combat as well, doing 4 damage each. This is just going to bounce off the Sand Kraken's defense force. I'm not sure why I'm rolling. There we go. Bunch of stuff. Didn't do any hits. So I did do some hits, but didn't do any damage. Right, Death Grasp. Right, roll a d8. 8 or more. I don't think a Sand Kraken can roll 8 or more for its agility. So it rolls 2d6 on the following chart. 7. Ground Slam. Peril dice wounds, ignoring defense. And that's it. So peril dice wounds, ignoring defense is 3. So ground slammed, 3 wounds onto the Sand Kraken. Right. End of turn. Is the Sand Kraken going to be able to resist the spirit on 6 or more to stop the raising of the 4 Scaffold gang? No. So 4 Scaffold gang appear. It was into play as normal on Odo Kuro's map tile, so they're going to hang out at the back, so the Scaffold gang. 4 members of the Scaffold gang. There's 2 sort of model variants of the Scaffold gang. Just bring them up, and you can see there's the sort of right arm tentacled or the left arm tentacled. But anyway, there's my Scaffold gang. 4 of them. They do shootouts, so they're going to lurk as best they can out of range of the don't know who's anywhere. Okay, yeah. There you go. They're going to lurk out of range of the Sand Kraken if they can. Get my Scaffold gang out. There we go, Scaffold gang. Not sure they can actually hurt the Sand Kraken. I don't think they can, but they're going to ask a distraction. So that's that. That was the end of that turn. Start of the next turn. That low threat is removed. New low threat. The next one's going to be, shows how shuffled that was. D3 plus 1 Scaffold gang with 1 hideous mutation. Okay. Peril dice to see what the Sand Kraken's initiative is. It is a 6, so it's actually going to go first. Changes target, so no longer targets Odo Kuro on a roll of 4 or more. So does it change target? It does not, so it goes for Odo Kuro still. 6 dice combat. Let's put these back in the mix. Wow, that's 6 whiffs. That was unlikely. Right, then the Scaffold gang go. They shoot. They shoot their 3 pistols, doing 3 damage each. Pow pow, pow pow pow, pow 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 pow. Does nothing to the Sand Kraken's defensive 4. Odo Kuro itself will attack. 6 hitting on 4 or more. That is 4 hits. They do nothing. Again, I don't know why I roll that. They do nothing because the Sand Kraken is defense 4 versus Odo Kuro is damage 4. So they all live. What is the Death Grasp? 7. Again, can't make 7 or more as a check, so we go straight to rolling 2d6. It's a 9. Raw. The hero 6 d6 sanity damage, ignoring willpower. Doesn't matter. -1 to all hit rolls for the next d3 activations. 1. So leave that there to remind myself. That is 1 activation's worth of being at -1 to hit. We then can the Sand Kraken resist another set of Scafford turning up? Can it? Rolled a 6. So there's no new Scafford. Start of the next turn. Another low threat. This is a 1 feral vampire. At least that one is actually undead, I think. Peril dice, the initiative of the Sand Kraken. It's going on 3, which means the Scafford gang going first. Pow, 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 pow. Yeah, nothing. Odds the Sand Kraken, even the Odo Kuro. Odds the Sand Kraken goes. So 6 attacks. Hitting on 4s, so that is 3 that hits. Does it change target actually? Did change target. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on my D. So it's going to turn around and plonk itself basically right under, this is inconvenient, right under the hand of Odo Kuro. Move Odo Kuro around a bit. Plonks itself there, swings at this one, but will also hit that one. So yeah, so that was 3 that affect this poor fella. He gets an entangle. Enjoy. Shuffle them up. He then gets a bite for peril dice +2. So that's 3, 4, 5. And he's -1 to defense. So 3. So that poor Scafford there takes 3 damage on that one. From that, then his next attack does a bite again. 6, 7, 8. -2 is 6 again. Nearly killed that one. So this Scafford is nearly dead. And then it does a 6 dice attack against this fella as well. So hitting on 4 rolls again. As another 4 hits. So that Scafford gets a bite for 8 less 3 is 5. And then I'll do that one, a spit acid, then a bite. Spit acid, 2d6 ignoring armour. Okay, so just 2d6 really. 5 does 2. And then the bite, just to see if it finishes it off, bite of paradise +2. 6, kills it. So that's 1 Scafford killed by the Sand Kraken. And then that's the Sand Kraken's go over. Odo Kuro's go. Odo Kuro swings at the Sand Kraken and misses, because, well, it doesn't miss, but it can't do anything. Death Grasp is a 6. Does the Sand Kraken resist? No, doesn't get out of the way. So 2d6 is 10. So another raw, so this one for another d3. So another 1 turn with -1 to hit. And then does any of these come out of the ground? They do, yes. So odds the Scafford gang, even the feral vampire. It's the vampire. We have a vampire that crawls out the ground. It's a normal placement, so I guess behind it as far back as it can go. So we go. Feral Vampire. One thereof. Right, start of the next turn. Next threat card to go into the dirt is Peril Dice Bandits. Okay. Initiative for the Sand Kraken this turn is 4. So the first to go is going to be the Vampire. So the Vampire is going to step up, swing at the Sand Kraken. Vampiric Bite counts as a crit, I'm saying, because it's on a 6 roll, it ignores defense. So that is about the only way it's going to damage the Sand Kraken. 4 dice. Oh, don't take that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. No 6s. Swing and a miss. Yeah, swing and a miss. Then the Scaffer Gang. Pow, 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 pow. They do nothing. Then Sand Kraken. Does it change target? It does. So 1, 2 Odo Kuro, 3, 4 this one, 5, 6 that Scaffold, 7, 8 that one. So it's going to spin round and chomp on the Feral Vampires. Put it back like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attacks at -1. 4 hits. 4 hits. Shuffle these up. That one. That one. That one. Then that one. So spit acid for 2d6, ignoring armour, which is useful because the vampires do actually have armour from mist form. Apparently acid goes through the mist. So that is 8. Their defence is 4, so that will take 4. Then it will bite for 6 plus 6, that's 7, so that would be 3. 3 armour rolls with a mist form of 5 or more. Prevents 2. So that goes to 5 damage. Then gets entangled. Our vampire is entangled. So loses 1 defence. And then gets bitten for Paradise plus 2. 5, which is 2. 2 armour saves. Both save. Well, there we go. Isn't that a thing? Yeah, I mean, I suppose technically on its go, this one, just looking at this one, would move to there, I guess, to get out of the way. Can it get there? 1, 2. No, can't get there. Can it actually get out of melee range? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, it can. Go to there to get out of melee range. Which would have lost its entangle, which is the reason why I'm mostly worrying about this. But it then also puts it in the Sand Kraken's melee, so the Sand Kraken would get a melee, wouldn't it? Yeah, okay. So 6 dice at -1, 4 hits. Bite. 4, 5, 6. Defensive 3. 3 is enough to kill it. Yeah, okay, so moving out there wasn't in its best interest, but it tries to get away from the melee range, which was the best it could do. Well, anyway, there we go. Right, Odo Kuro itself. I haven't done Odo Kuro. Odo Kuro reaches out, grabs the Sand Kraken, and does a lot. Death grasps on a 6. Does the Sand Kraken avoid the Death Grasp? It does. Does the Sand Kraken avoid getting something out of the ground? It does. That's another 6 as well. It's under there. But it is a 6. I tell no lies. There you go, 6. That's rather lucky, to be honest. So start of the next turn. Next threat is Peril Dice Scourge Rats. Oh, hang on. The Feral Vampires, because they hang on. If enemies are not, they gain undead as well as that. So that stays that. Have I been getting these wrong? Because +1 defense. Probably significantly wrong. I guess not significantly wrong. Okay, we'll leave it as is. We'll leave it as is. We're going to have to remember it. They've got an extra defense because they're undead. Peril dice. Let's see when the Sand Kraken's going. It's going on 3 again. So Feral Vampire goes first. 4 attacks. Is it going to get a 6? It does. It gets 1 6. So it will do 2 damage. And heals D3 from itself. So it does 2 damage to the Sand Kraken. And heals 1 damage from its blood drain. Let's have a look. Do we get a vampiric Sand Kraken? We do! We've got a vampiric Sand Kraken. Isn't that nice? So it's bitten. It's not yet vampiric. It's bitten. The Sand Kraken might turn into a vampire. Okay. So that was a vampire. Scafford. Pew 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 pew. Odds. Odo Kuro. Even Sand Kraken. Sand Kraken. Does the Sand Kraken change targets? It does not. Continues to chow down on the vampires. But we're no longer at minus. No, we still are. We're still at -1. -1 this last time. So 2 hits on this vampire. Let's go with that one. Bite, still entangled. Bite, d6 + 2. 6. Defense is 3, so 3 gets through. 3 armor saves. None of them save. Like that. Any other targets in range? Yes, I think that Scafford guy that back there is in target. He gets hit. So he gets a full 6. Oh, hang on. We did 2, didn't we? So next one is another bite. 3 for 5. 2 damage. 2 saves. Both armor saves. I think that's right. Didn't think we had 3 hits. No. So the Scafford, who's lurking behind, gets 4 hits. Let's go with a smash. North defense, so that is 7. So yeah, 7 out of 10. Gets smashed. Gets acid spat. 7. Plus 4 is 3, so 10. That is enough. So that one is dead. So it's working its way through them, but it's not. So Odo Kuro is getting a bit of a reprieve. Speaking of which, Odo Kuro, again, no point attacking. We do the Death Grasp, so can't get higher than, can't get 7 or more. So just goes straight to squeeze. 2d6 wounds, ignoring defense. 9, but endurance for 3. So just gets reduced right down to 3 again. Okay, end of the turn. Is the Sand Kraken going to resist getting some undead? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bandits. Peril dice bandits come out the ground. 4 bandits. So here's bandit model. Okay, got 4 thereof. Again, they're on shootout, so they're going to try and appear where they can. Oh, it's not really anywhere outside of melee. I suppose they should be honeycomb. They should be the off spaces, shouldn't they? So there would be there. Can't go any further. Can't go there. Can't go there. So it goes there. Yeah, I don't fancy their odds of living long. Never mind. I say the dangers of a life of crime. There you go. There's the bandits. So we've got some undead bandits now. And again, they can't even touch the Sand Kraken because they go into shootouts. They try and get away, so they're not next to the eyes. so you're not going to be able to get past it. Right, so that was the end of turn. Start of turn. Next threat on the stack is D3+1 Black Fang Tribe. Oh dear, that's going to be very dangerous for the Sand Kraken if they come out. Sand Kraken's initiative this turn is 6, which ties it with the bandits. So odds, the Sand Kraken evens the bandits. Evens the bandits. The bandits go first. I think all that happens is that one tries to get out of melee range by going there. They then shoot, bang, 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 bang. Lots and lots of shots. They don't actually do any damage though, because the damage is only 3. Okay. So then the Sand Kraken, does it change target? Doesn't, sticks on the vampire. So stays where it is, 6 dice on the vampire, and then it's just going to murder all the bandits, I think. 6, hitting on 3 or more, but only got 2 4s, so that is 2 there that hit the vampire. What's this one? This one is a bite. Peril dice +2, sorry, peril dice +2. Still entangled, so 3. Oh, it could have been the vampire actually. Vampire's on 6 as well. Never mind, we'll do it in this order. 3, 4, 5. Off. It's defensive 3. Is 2. 2 armour saves. No. Takes another 2 wounds. 2 wounds. So that was 1. Second one is another bite. Peril dice +2. 4, 5, 6. That's 3. So 3. Armour saves 1, so it takes another 2. 12, which kills it. Oh, okay. Okay, maybe it did matter that I cheated it out of an initiative. I suppose odds up. Odds it went before the Sand Kraken. No, it didn't. Right, stop worrying about it. There we go. So the feral vampire bites the farm. The Sand Kraken still gets its attacks in its frontal arc versus all those bandits. So it's got 6 dice. This bandit here gets hit twice with a entangle, poor fella, and then a smash, which is d6 +2, ignoring defense. So 6 ignoring defense. They've got 8, so it lives. Okay, the fellow behind him, 6 attacks. That is 3 that land. So 1. It's an entangle as well, and then it's a acid spit for 2d6. 6. Defense is 4 because of undead, but then -1 because of the entangle, so back down to 3. So that is 3. Hang on, I need to put these next to them, don't I? So that is 6 on that one, 3 on that one. The next one round there's 4 hits, so the acid goes back in there. Let's draw one out. There's another spit acid. So that is 8. Less 4 is 4. So we've done 4 to that one. Then we bite it for another set of 4. So that one is dead. Okay. And then the last bandit is just 2. So shuffle them up a bit. Take that one. It's a bite for 7, so that's 3. And then a smash for d6 +2 ignoring defense. So 3 ignoring defense. So it goes up to 6. So that fellow is on 6 wounds. And the feral vampire we were targeting is dead. So we're going to change. Bandits, pew 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 pew. Scaffold gang, pew 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 pew. Odo Kuro, flail, does nothing. Death grasp. His 7s, can't dodge that. 5. Squeeze again, 2d6 ignoring defense. 5, so that's 3. Wow, it's going to be a long fight. Okay. End of turn. Does the Sand Kraken shake off the raising of the dead? It does not. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It summons Peril Dice Scourge Rats. Can these hurt the Sand Kraken? At least they're in melee, so they might get the eyes. 3 Scourge Rats. Here's your little Scourge Rat. 3. Normal placement. So we'll be filling up here, so 1, I guess, 2, 3, like that. It's 3 Scourge Rats. There's your Scourge Rats. Can they harm the Sand Kraken? Yeah, no. Not unless they get it in the eyes. Right. Okay. That was the end of the turn. Oh, excuse me, that was the end of the turn. Start the turn. Next thing to go in the undead pile is D3+1 Tradaran Raiders. What initiative is the Sand Kraken? It's 3 this turn. Okay. Scourge Rats. Well, all that happens is that one's going to step up to get into melee range. So, Swarm may move through models against +1 combat for each other adjacent Scourge Rat. So this fella has 2, that has 3, that has 2. So that's 7 dice attack. They can't get through the armour, so they just whiff. Okay. That was initiative 9. Initiative 6, the bandits shoot, pow pow pow, do nothing. 5, Scather Gang shoot, pow pow pow, do nothing. Odds, Odo Kuro, even the Sand Kraken. Odo Kuro, flails, does nothing. Death Grasp. 2, can the Sand Kraken get 2 or more? Yes it can. Sand Krakens go. Who's it going to target? Right, we've got 3, 4, 5, we've got 8. Okay, so let's go front to back as I look at it, left to right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hang on, is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, like that. Okay. 8. Aha! The Scourge Rat is going to be able to get it in the eye as it spins around to eat this last Scattered Gang member. No one else is in the frontal arc. So 6 dice attack. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits on that poor Scattered guy. He doesn't get to hideous melee mutate. Oh well. So he gets a Spit Acid. I'm counting him out, I suppose, a bit early. Spit Acid does 5. He's got a defense of 4, so he does 1. Then Bite does 6, so it does 2. I'm doing 4 of these, aren't I? Right. Smash is D6 plus 2 ignoring defense. Is 5. And that's him dead. No, it's not. That's the bandit dead. That's not a Scattered guy dead. Scattered guy needs another 2 hits from this last one, which is a smash again. So D6 plus 2 ignoring defense. Yeah, it's going to kill him. That's 5 ignoring defense. The 2 smashes alone would have done the job. Last Scattered exits the brutal melee that is going on. Right, Scattered's gone. Don't need to worry about the Scattered anymore. That was a Kraken. Odo Kuro. No, we did Odo Kuro. No, we did the Kraken. And that's it. That's it for that turn. Does the Sand Kraken ignore the undead? It does not. So, same as before. We're now going to get D3 plus 1 Black Fang Tribe, which is probably going to mess the Kraken up with something serious. D3 plus 1. We're going to get 4 Black Fang Tribe. Ouch. Here's your Black Fang tribe. These guys are pretty nasty. One, I guess. Oh no, we're trying to go 1, 2, 3. Trying to do this. Trying to do the checkerboard pattern, so it'd be there or there. And the next one would be there. Black Fang tribe. Right, get them out. Black Fang tribe. There we go. Black Fang tribe. Right, so comes to play the pool of 2 Paradise Darkstone for the group, which is 9. Anytime they roll a 6 on roll, they basically pump their damage up. Oh no, there's not damage, it's combo hits. These aren't going to do anything. Anyway, well they are, I suppose. So 9 Darkstone. 5, 7, 8, 9. 9 Darkstone to get a ton of hits. Which will only be worth it if they get next to the eyes. Never mind. Right, Black Fang came out. Start of the next turn. What gets sifted into the dirt? 1 Hell Vermin, getting a lot of the rats. Right. Sand Kraken initiative 5. So, Scourge Rats. Nothing relevant apart from this fella who's next to the eye. He has 2 combat. So that's 2 combat versus the eye. That is 2 hits on the eye. They ignore its defense, so that is 6 damage to the eye. Well, to the Kraken anyway. It's pretty good, so that's doubled it, nearly. Yeah. Scourge Rat. Black Fang tribe. Right, fellas who aren't in melee. Move round. Like that. Not eligible for the eye. So none of them are eligible for the eye, so they all just whiff with their attacks. Sorry, I just had a momentary pause. So we've done Bandits, Scourge Rats, Black Fang tribe, all done their job. The Scourge Rats did put a damage on. Right, so we're now Sand Kraken, Odo Kuro. Can't remember what the Sand Kraken was, but I know it was after all that lot. It is either on 4 or on 3. Doesn't really matter. Let's do the Sand Kraken first, because it's not going to kill Odo Kuro in 1 hit, I don't think. So, changes target. Way too many targets. Let's have a look. We need to go. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I need to go and get a D12 here, don't I? So D12, who are we hitting? We're hitting a 20 because that's a decimal dice. Where's the D12? There we go. Could have gone rogue. So 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so that Scafford is going to be in trouble. So it does it bother to move? I don't think it bothers to move, would it? Because it can just turn and hit him. Right. Okay. So there's going to be a lot of pain dished out. So the Scafford at the back who gets hit with this is 6 attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 hit. And he's entangled. 1 is a smash. 6, 8. His defense is 3 effect. It's not Scaff, it's a bandit. 3 effect. Yeah, he's dead. That bandit's dead. Entangled. Oops, tangled back in the pile. The bandit, also the other entangled bandit, gets bite. 4, 5, 6. Its current defense is 3. Does 3 damage. So it's on 6. It's dead as well. So that bandit bites the farm. Entangled back in the fray. Okay, let's start that way and work our way in. So the bandit who's got 6 health gets acid spat at it for 10. Less 4 is 6, which is enough to kill it. So all the bandits are now clear as well. Let's get rid of the bandits. They're gone. Right. This Scourge Rat gets its 6 attacks. 2 hits. Gets entangled and then bitten. 4, 5, 6. Its defense is 2. 4 hits. Not quite killing it. So that one is there. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4 wounds. Sorry, not hits, wounds. Next one, long 6 dice attack. It takes 5. I think this one's dead. So 1 is a smash. So that's 7 ignoring defense, kills it. So Scourge Rat immediately in front, he's dead. Then got a Black Fang, who takes 4. 1 is an entangle. Next one is a bite. So that is 6 off its defensive 2. Can't take more than 2 though. So, because it's got endurance 2, so it takes 2. This was 4 attacks, wasn't it? Next one, spit acid. 3 off its defensive 2, so 2 again. And the last one, smash. D6 ignoring defense. We'll do another 2, which puts it on to 6 out of 10 and entangled. Alright, Odo Kuro flails away, does nothing. Death Grasp. 8, 2d6 is an 8, is a raw, is 1 turn of -1. End of turn, what comes out of the ground? Something comes out of the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's the 1 Hell Vermin. Okay, let's find a Hell Vermin. There is the Hell Vermin, a bit larger than your Scourge Rat, 2-headed 2. So, Hell Vermin. One sheet, so there we go. Oh, this one can actually deal damage. It's got a natural damage of 6. Okay. Right, so again, plunked there as it comes in. Right. That was the end of turn. Start of turn. What gets buried now? 6 Void Spiders. The Sand Kraken initiative for this turn is 4. So 9 Scourge Rats. Try and get behind. You know when you try and move, can't get there. Closest thing to behind, I guess, is either side. So let's go there. They then whiff because they're not on an eye. 7 is the Hell Vermin or the Black Fang. Odds the Hell Vermin, evens, so it's the Black Fang. That one stays where it is, that one stays where it is. These two try and move in. So, can get to there. 1, 3, can't get the other side. So sort of comes in, can't get it there, but comes in right where the tentacles are. That is a big problem with the Sand Kraken model. There we go. Right, so there's a whole lot of, no, I suppose I have to roll them anyway, because they might use their Darkstone. So, the 3 that can't hit the eye, oh no, it's not even those, it's the Scourge, so they all just attack, and it's the Scourge of Rats, which had 1 dice versus the eye. It hit, so it did 3 damage, so yeah, missed that. It was an extra 3 damage for the Scourge Rat attack to the eye. There we go. Meanwhile, you have an awful lot of these, and every 6 will deplete a Darkstone. So that's 2 for the first one. Second one, another 1. Third one, none. Fourth one, gets rid of 1. So yeah, it's depleted some of their Darkstone by flailing away. Okay, right then the Hell Vermin will push that one out of the way. It doesn't particularly push that one out of the way because it's large. Get in and attack. Hell Vermin has got 3 dice, hitting on 3 or more, doing 6 damage. 2 hits, 6 damage, so that is 4 wounds. It's getting chipped away at. Right, and that was 6, 7, 8, 9. Then the Kraken. Its target has disappeared. Who's it go for now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back to D8s. 6. So, 1, 2. Yeah, it goes for this Black Fang in the front, so it doesn't actually change direction. So Black Fang it is targeting, has 6 dice attack. 4 hits. Splash. 8 less 3 takes 2 because it's all it can do is take 2. So that one takes 2. The endurance is just keep them going. Then smash. Again, can only do 2, so it does the 2 to get a 4. Next one, bite, peril dice plus 2, 8 goes to 6. 4th attack, bite again, goes to 8. Not dead. Okay. Right. The Scourge Rat that has been entangled takes 4 again. Bite. 5, 6, 7. 22, 5. Yep, kills the Scourge Rat. Okay, Scourge Rat dealt with. Can hit this one. 3 times. 3 times. So, bite for 2. Bite for 2. Bite for 2. Okay, done that one. Right, this one. Black Fang behind the Hell Vermin. 5 attacks. Smash. For 2, because that's all you can do. And then bite for 2. That's on 8. 10 kills it. Finally killed a black fang. And then the hell vermin. How many dice am I rolling there? I'm rolling 6, that's 5. We're in there for a moment. Roll number 5. So, bite. 4, 6. Their defense is 3, so 3. Entangle. I can put them on the card. That's what I'm doing. Entangle. Bite. 4, 5, 6 less 2 is 4, which is not going to kill it because I'm the wrong one. There we go. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 acid, 7, defense of 2, so that's 5, and then another acid. 7 less 2 is 5. That will kill it. Will it? Will it? Will it? Yes, just. Okay, that was our big hope, wasn't it? The hell vermin. It's gone. Whew. Right, so that was the Sand Kraken. Odo Kuro goes for a death grasp on 5s. Isn't dodged. So doors 8. Ground slam, that's now gone. Ground slam, doing peril dice, ignoring defense. 3. Right, and end of turn. Do we get some more undead? We do. We get the Scaffold Gang come back. Peril, so D3 plus 1 Scaffold Gang with a hideous mutation. So we'll get 4 Scaffold Gang again, and I need to find the hideous mutations. Right, here we go, here's the hideous mutations. So these Scaffold have phase jitter. Leaving phased echoes of himself as he moves, this mutant flickers and jitters as he steps out of the shadows and into the light. This model can only be hit onto hit rolls of 6 or more and is immune to critical hits. Right, and they all try and fill up again. Out of melee, but we've got to be careful with the Black Fang's wounds. Try and be careful though. So Scaffold, 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 Scaffold. There we go. Right, Scaffold Gang. We can look at the Scaffold Gang once again. They come back in. So they're on 5. Right, now the end turn. Start of the turn. What gets buried next? What gets buried next is another D3 plus 1 Tredaran Raiders. Probably going to be seeing some Tredarans. Paradise Sand Kraken's initiative is a 3. So Scourge Rats goes for the eye. Yes, hits. 3 damage. Oh, what are we on? 31. Oh, good grief, out of 55. Chewing our way through there slowly. So that was the Scourge Rats, Black Fang Tribe. They will do their die roll, see how much Blackstone they use. First one uses 2. The next one uses 1. And the last one uses 1, so there's 1 left. They all then do that. The Scaffold Gang, this fella steps out of the way and they shoot a lot but do nothing. So odds Odo Kuro, evens Sand Kraken. Odo Kuro this turn. So Odo Kuro can't do any damage. Death Grasp on 4 is dodged. Okay. Sand Kraken. Who's the Sand Kraken going to target? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So where's that D12? There we go. 8. So it's going to target that black fang, which means it doesn't have to move. Okay. Right, there's a lot of people going to get hit. So the black fang first. 3. Entangled, smashed, killed, because it was basically one hit away from death, so it is killed. Alright, and then I can get the rest, so yes, I can actually get all these. So this scaffold here only hit on a 6. Missed. This scaffold only hit on 6s. Missed. The black fang 4, including some 6s. How ironic. Spit acid does 2. Smash does enough, kills it. Okay, this one. That's scaffold. Does it get hit? Does not. And then the last scaffold does get hit twice. So that last scaffold, its defense is 4 effectively. It gets bitten for 8, so that's 4 damage. And then gets bitten again for 7, so 3 damage. Oh, that was the Sand Kraken. End of the turn. Does it resist? We're raising some more undead. Does not. We get D3+1 Tridaran Raiders. We get 4 Tridaran Raiders. Here we go, Tridaran Raiders. Four Tridaran Raiders. Here we go. Tridaran Raiders. Can they hurt the Kraken? No. No. No, they can't. Oh no, their shots might. Their shots might. They are assault, and their shots might. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. The best checkable pattern we can manage. There we go. Okay. Start of the next turn. What's next to be buried is D3+1 Serpent Warriors. The Kraken's initiative this turn is 6. So Scourge Rat bites the eye. It does another 3 damage. Black Fang Tribe basically doesn't use up his Darkstone. Yep, last Darkstone gone. Right, then it's either the Tridaran Raiders or the Kraken. Odds the Raiders, even the Kraken, even the Kraken. I think its target disappeared. So who does it attack? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 7, 8. So it doesn't move because the fellow it wants to attack is right in front of it again. That Tridaran Raider is on the receiving end of the 6 attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not a good day to be that strong raider, I think. So yeah, one was a smash for 4. Yep, 4 damage. And a bitten for 8, which is another 4. And then smashed for 5 is enough to kill it. Oh, I was counting over there. Yeah, that Strand Raider is dead. Right, we then go again to this Scafford. Does it get any 6s on that Scafford? 2 6s, so it might do some damage to that Scafford. Oh, Spit Acid and Spit Acid. So, first one does 8. Last defense of 4 is 4. And the next one is 6, so that's 2. Putting it on 6 damage. The next one is, do we get any 6s on the next one? 2 again. Put those Spit Acids back in. Put them in the mix. What we're going to have that one, which is entangled, and then smashed. For that's going to be 8 damage to the Scafford right in front of Odo Kuro there. This Jadar Raider. And that's 5. Spit Acid, smash. So we get 10. Less 4 is, so that's 6, and then the smash is another 5. That is enough to kill the Tradaran Raider. That Tradaran Raider. Uh, 3 hits. So Spit, Smash, Bite. Spit does 2, Smash does 7, so that puts it on 9 out of 10, and then the Bite does 1, so just enough to kill that. The Scafford in front of it, does it get any 6s attacking it? No, it doesn't. The next Scafford, the injured one back there, does it get any 6s? 3 6s. So those back in, shuffle them round. Oops. Bite does 5, less 4 is 1. Which puts it on 8. 3 of these, wasn't there? So it gets entangled and then smashed for 6, which is going to be enough to kill it. So we have 1 dead Scafford. And then the Tradaran Raider at the front. So I'll just pause there for a moment. I thought they haven't gone yet, and I realised no, because they're on the same initiative this turn. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. I think they may get smushed out of the way before they even get to attack. So that's a Bite for 2, a Spit Acid for 3, last one is a Smash for 6. Yeah. Yeah, Strand Rage didn't even live long enough to fight. They all got killed. Right, that was initiative 6. 5 is the Scafford gang who shoot and do nothing. 3 is Odo Kuro. Odo Kuro's Death Grasp this turn is 6, which is not made the Sand Kraken, therefore is ground slammed, so peril dice wounds. Ignoring defense, 4. Up to 38. End of a turn, does it resist raising the dead? It does not. We therefore get a D3 plus 1 to down veterans. How many do we get? Just 2. Oops, I'm getting tired and flinging models around. So 2 more giant veterans leap through whatever void, just summon them into the fight. Start the next turn. What's the new threat? The new threat is 1 Serpentman Shaman to go with the Serpentman Warriors. Right, peril dice is a 3, so Odo Kuro or Sand Kraken. 9. The rat bites the eye, misses. Black Fang does nothing, whiffs. Scaffer Gang, shoot, do nothing. Patron Raiders step up to get into melee. Trying to get around behind as best they can, so I guess they go there. The melee does nothing because it's only got a damage of 3, but their trench pistols, 2 shots each, damage D6. So that's 4 shots that might actually do something. 4 shots on 3 or more, 2 hits, it's doing 2d6 damage, so 1 will do 1 wound. Well done that lad. Yeah. Odds, the Sand Kraken, even Odo Kuro. Odds, the Sand Kraken. I think this giant veteran it's targeting is dead, so he's going to target everybody possibly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, D8. 3. See 3. Okay. So if it moves to there, just move those out of the way a bit. Kind of there-ish. Attacking that scaffold. Which pretty much means it gets to attack everybody, including Odo Kuro. Oh, finally. Right. So, well, okay, I guess work from the back and forwards. So Odo Kuro takes 6. Okay, takes 5 hits, but its defense is actually that's 1, that's 2, that's 3. Its defense is 3 because of the distance the Sand Kraken's at. That's 5 hits. First hit, smash. Does 7. Endurance reduces it to 4. Next one. Why am I doing that? I've got to do 4 of these, wasn't it? Was it 5? No, it's 4. It's 4. Bite. So starting to show my tired. Shouldn't have done this quite so late. 3, 4, 5 versus defense 3 is 2. Bite. 6, defensive 3 is another 3. Smash. I'm losing it. I'm definitely getting too tired for this. 8. So it's going to be 4. Puts it on 25. 45. Oh, get in there. Get in there. Right. So this scaffold. Do we get any 6s? Got 1. So we get a bite, which is a peril dice, remember, peril dice. 5, 6, 7, plus 3. It's on 6. It's not dead. Next scaffold, do we get any 6s? Oops, we don't get any. the Tridaran gets hit 4 times. Smash. Does 6. Smash. Oops. Does 4 is enough. The next Tridaran hits 6 times. Not hit 6 times, roll 6 dice. Hit twice. Gets hit with a bite for 4, and then gets hit with a smash for 3. Doesn't not kill it, so it's still standing on 7. I think the Scourge Rat might be about to buy the farm. Gets hit. It gets hit 3 times, which is a bite for 8, which is enough to kill it. Yep, the Black Fang is in. Fine. Gets hit 5 times. Bites for 8. Does 2. Smash for 8. Does 2. Smash for 7. Does 2. Spit Acid for 11. Does 2. Last one, Entangled. Well, isn't that sod's law? So, no, so it's on 8, had a 10, and Entangled. Bat Scaffold Gang. Do we get any 6s? No. Excuse me. That Scaffold Gang leaves a charmed life. Oh, right. Odo Kuro. Death Grasp is on 3. Oh, hang on. No. Death Grasp was on 7, so couldn't pass. The result is 5. Squeeze 2d6 range ignoring defense. 6. Oh, steady. Don't want to get people's hopes up. We're on 45, 10 to go. Then the sorry, does it prevent something coming out of the ground? Does not. Yeah, it's 6 or more. So we get a D3+1 Serpent Men Warriors. We get 4 Serpent Men Warriors. Here we go for Serpent Men Warriors. Right, there we go. Serpent Warriors. I need to find a Serpentman tribe for these Serpent Men Warriors. There's your Serpentman tribes. These are the Ghost Snake tribe. So endurance 3, regeneration 1. Once thought to be a myth, the Serpentmen of the Ghost Snake tribe are legendary even amongst other Serpentmen. Their sickly white scales and reputation for being unkillable has earned the fear of all who roam the swamps. Right, well there we go then. So 4 of those. 1, 2, 3. The checkerboard pattern next is there. There we go. 4 Serpentman Warriors. Right, on initiative 6. That was the end of it. Stop the turn. What's next buried? Paralysed tentacles. We were going to get some tentacles eventually. So we are initiative 5 for Sand Kraken. So we don't have to do Scourge Rats. Get rid of those. They're dead. Next is 7 is the Black Fang Tribe. I guess he tries to move behind, which puts him there. He flails away, does nothing. 5, 6 is the Ghost Snakes and the Tridaran. The Tridaran's already moved into combat. Ghost Snakes in combat, is not in combat. Only place he can get into combat nearing behind is there next to the eye. Right. So let's do the Tridaran. He basically gets his 2 shots off with his gun. 2 misses. The snakes, their 2 hit rolls of 6 cause double damage, so they might be able to. Right, let's ignore the one on the eye. The other 3 have got 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 3 with 4 like this. They hit on 3 or more. 3s don't really do much. It's the 6s that we care about. So that's 2 6s. 2 6s do they do double damage. They do 6 damage. So that's 2 each. So that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Okay. From that one, the next one. No 6s. The next one, no 6s. The one against the eye attacks the eye, hitting on 3 or more. 3 misses. 1 6 though, so that does 6 damage. Which is, that puts us there. And then the next one is this it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50. 5. Oh, finally! Finally. Well, that was an effort, wasn't it? I think it was only ever going one way. Because the Sand Kraken, it could deal with the mobs, it could just slightly kill them off, but it was just not landing the damage on Odo Kuro itself, and it never was going to, really. But yeah, finally buried under a ton of mobs from all over the game. The Sand Kraken goes down, and it is a victory for the big fella, Odo Kuro.